Guys, in this video today I'm just going to take us on 2020 ACT practice test question 45, and that will serve as the content under my topic Algebraic Expressions part 13. So now make sure you watch this video if you really need to prepare for your ACT practice test and you're not having problems with quadratic expressions. Click on the subscribe and the like button before we continue. Thank you very much. If you're following to the end, please click and like and subscribe button. What are quadratic expressions? First of all, quadratic expressions are expressions where the highest power on the variable in the entire equation is 2. That is raised to a power of 2. You know what quadratic expressions are. In order to solve this equation, the first thing we're going to do is to find two numbers, and these two numbers has conditions. What are the conditions? The conditions to find these two numbers is, first of all, we have to find two numbers that when they add each other they will give us 7, and when they multiply each other they will give us 12. That is, this 12, if we multiply the coefficient of the variable carrying the power of 2 by 12, we'll get the number that we want the two numbers to be multiplying for us to get. That is, 1 times this 12 will give us 12. So that's how we ended up here. So if there was 2 here, we'll multiply that 2 by 12 in order to get what those two numbers were multiplying each other to get. Go on with the solving. So first of all, 7, we know that there's 7x and 12 now for us to work with. Now if we add these two numbers, we're supposed to get 7, and if we multiply the two numbers, we're supposed to get 12, right? So first of all, we will find the factors of 12, because that's seemingly the only way we can be able to narrow down our suspects. Actually, it's 3 numbers we're suspecting. So in order for us to narrow down our suspects, we'll start from the factors of 12. That is 2 numbers that can multiply themselves to give us 12. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 are all factors of 12. So in order for us so now we have to find 2 numbers now that can add up to give us 7 and multiply up to give us 12. Add or subtract, actually. Either they add or they subtract to give us 7, or they multiply each other to give us 12. So what are the 2 numbers? As we can see, 3 and 4 here. So let's rewrite the equation: x squared plus 7x plus 12. If we add 3 and 4, we get 7, and if we multiply 3 and 4, we get 12. So 3 and 4 is what we're going to be using for this question. So now we're just going to input these 3 and 4 into the equation. We're going to replace 7x with 3x and 4x. So in order to get that, x squared plus 3x plus 4x plus 12 is equals to 0. So the next step will now be to factorize. Now to factorize, we're not just going to bracket the two. We're going to bracket the first 2 terms and the second 2 terms. So now we want to factorize this. So we're going to bring out x now. We're going to bring out x from this box because it's the only one. If we divide x by this, the highest number we can derive from this box now is x. That can go through this bracket is x. So x here, x plus 3. The highest number that can go through this bracket is 4. So we're just going to divide through by 4, and then we have 4x plus 3. In order for us to be sure that our answer is correct, we're going to get x plus 3 and x plus 3 in 2 brackets. So we'll now pick one, which is x plus 4 and x plus 3 equals to 0. So when x plus 4 is equals to 0, because we know that everything here is going to give us 0. So when x plus 4 is equals to 0 and x plus 3 is equals to 0, those are the only 2 scenarios available here. So if x plus 4 is equals to 0, then x is going to be equals to 0 minus 4, which is x is equals to minus 4, and x is equals to 0 minus 3, which is x is equals to minus 3. Therefore x is equals to minus 4 or minus 3.
In my next video, I will teach us how to factorize. In case you didn't get this factorization part very well, I'll teach a full tutorial on how to factorize. Thank you very much, and see you in our next video. I'll be doing more ACT practice tests from now on, so don't miss any of them.